Hi everyone, it's Mary with a passion for paper. I'm so excited to share with you today my guest design team project for Christina at Crislana Crafts. And I just finished it today and I'm really excited about it. So welcome. We're gonna do a full flip through and I just want to explain some of the digitals that I used, and I will link them all below. I used one of the most recent kits, Printemps Souvenir, and the Ephemera kit. And Printemps means spring in French, and I just thought that was such a wonderful name for this beautiful digital kit. And I hope you enjoy the inspiration. So these kits are lovely to work with. This is what I came up with for the cover. I absolutely loved this image, and I also collaged a little bit of a different digital background paper here. And then I just embellished it with this cluster, some vintage lace, and most of the laces are from Gisela at Lavish Laces, and I will also link her shop below. And then some of them are also laces that I just had in my stash. So here is a lovely little envelope from the Ephemera kit, which is so lovely, and I love this style of envelope. And I just put in there one of my coffee dyed index cards, so you could write something on there, a little special note to tuck away, or maybe give it a special title or theme, and that could go right here on the cover. So this is some lace, and we have on the back another beautiful image from the Printemps kit collection, and some beautiful embroidered lace and coffee dyed lace here, along with this lovely special coffee dyed tag. So let's take a look at the inside of this, and I just wanted to give you a full look-see around the edges. This is a one signature journal and has a lot of this lovely messy threads throughout with sewing and lots of beautiful images. So right away we open it up here, just make sure I'm in my screen, this gorgeous page here for the inside cover. And then we do have quite a few pages of authentic French ephemera. This is from one of my old French books, and I have some French stamping on there just to complement that. And I love the patina on this paper. This is from, I used a couple papers from other kits from Crislana Crafts. This is the Blanc, I believe, the white kit called Blanc in French. And so that was just a beautiful page, and I wanted to include that in here, and it went so well with my neutral clusters. And I just make these with some coffee dyed artist paper, some different pieces of fabric, and vintage coffee dyed lace with some embossed paper where I have words printed in French. And you can find these in my Etsy shop. I do sell a couple of different little kits with French words, French themes in them. And then over here, I love this image. Isn't that beautiful? Just absolutely gorgeous. So really nice there. And then I have, along with that, here we have some French English dictionary book page, authentic vintage. And I love to read all the little French words on there. So this is where we have the French word here with the English definition. So that's lovely little edge there. And this is some of my specially aged tape. I have it in a couple places in this journal. It's really nice for reinforcing things and I love the aged look that it carries as well. Here, let me show you. Basically, if you're interested in making some, I basically just take some swaths of masking tape, put it on some wax paper, and then coffee dye the whole batch. And then I can just rip off little pieces. You can see here I've used those ends, and that makes it stay sticky by putting it on the waxed paper. So let me just keep going here. Then we have another beautiful image, some gorgeous vintage lace here with the little clip. This is authentic French ephemera from my recent purchase at Morisita on Instagram. She has wonderful French ephemera for sale. This is from the ephemera kit, Printemps, and again, one of those same adorable little envelopes. This is the smaller size, and that's one of the things I love about the digitals is you can have different sizes. So if you print on portrait or if you print on landscape, you get different sizes. And again, I have one of those beautiful swirl design coffee dyed cards on this side, and then I put another one of her beautiful images on this side. So a couple of different ways you could use that, and just tuck it right in this fun little envelope. Love that image there too. And this beautiful writing on here I just think is so lovely, and I love the feel of this paper. And I don't know if you can see it there, but it has these adorable little squares in the background. And I'm not sure of the year on this, but I believe it was the 1930s. And I have the whole book. It came in something like this. I mean, it did come in this, and you can see the rusty staples there. I took all the pages out because I'm using them in different journals. I just love to have some authentic vintage French ephemera in each journal. This is coffee dyed doily, and then just this cute little lace belly band here. I just really like the way this looked underneath here, so I wanted to make sure it was showing. This is authentic vintage music page, and I love that it said music box there, and then when you kind of put this over it, you can see it. This is coffee dyed paper of some sort, just very thin. It's like deli paper, wax paper. And here's that beautiful rose image from the Printemps kit, and just a little tab with some vintage lace. Another gorgeous image here, love that. This is a spread that I did. I created this tag in a previous video, and I will link that below as well. Really like how this came out. It's a nice thick tag, it's very sturdy. This I put on top of a collaged tag. So it's a sturdy card underneath, and then it's been collaged in a few different places and ways. There's some book page underneath her as well. And then this is a coffee dyed book page, very grungied up, and again with the French words bête noir, and I love that they have the pronunciation there. Beurre blanc, French white butter. So this is what caught my eye originally, belles lettres, French for fine letters. I always love looking at those things. So anything French and I am sold. And this is some more beautiful stamps here that I stamped this when I was visiting my sister. She had those stamps, which was really special. So that is on this page, and again, just a little clip with this fun little dangle and some more vintage lace. And authentic French book page, the number 7 stamped on it. This is some gorgeous fabric that I coffee dyed. I love to coffee dye fabric as well as paper, and this is using a stencil, and I just spray it with the coffee mixture, and it feels so nice as a page in a journal. Love it. This is a coffee dyed index card where I just sewed on a little mishmash of different laces and papers. And this is coffee dyed lace that I sewed a little tuck spot there, different lace here. This is an image from the Printemps kit, and some embossing here. I always think of mon chéri, such a beautiful French word. Some journaling space there, and here's a really delightfully grungy card. You can see all the different types of lovely grunge on here, and you can see it was an index card, and some of it's even been torn away in this pretty brown bow. I ordered this from Monahan Papers, and I got it with some of the French ephemera, so that was a great find. I have quite a bit left. It came in this just beautiful, you can see the whole thing here, and I loved how it matched with that, so I had to put some over here so you could see it when you opened the book. This is a beautiful image from the Printemps kit. This is authentic book page, music page. I have a lot of authentic authentic music pages, and I just love putting those in my journals. Just a little Paris piece there, and a little double pocket tuck thingy, some very simple flower. Thought that looked so nice. And I love the grunge here, this coffee dyed next to this beautiful image again from the Printemps kit. And I love this writing, so pretty. And this is a stamp cutout, punch out thingy that I also did when I was at my sister's house. And this is a beautiful French book page. And of course the piano roll paper. And I love scruffing up the edges a bit, make it a little bit more tattered and torn. And always have to have a piece of piano roll paper in every journal. This is another gorgeous page from the Printemps kit. Love these, and just went so well with, I like the way these little flowers kind of look like the edging on this vintage handkerchief piece, and that became a page in the journal as well. And then when you have it closed, you can still kind of see right through it, which I love. So you can see the image here, which is from the digital kit, the Printemps. No, I think this is from a different kit. I will link it below as well. It's a floral ledger. So I shrunk that down and have a smaller sized one, so it fit right in on this scrappy notepad. I always put one of these in every journal too. So we have a digital image, we have some French ephemera, digital printed out. This is authentic French book page, Madame Bovary. This is one of my lace coffee dyed sheets, and I sell these in my Etsy shop, which I will also link below. I love the Sampool design stamps and some coffee dyed papers here, and another stamp, which I love those. And then the top here is French book page, machine sewn with some coffee dyed vintage lace, and one of these tiny little clips from Tim Holtz. So there's the scrappy notepad. Now these I loved, these envelopes or pockets, I guess you would call them more of a pocket, but so much fun and beautiful image. This is the one from the cover, and in here you can see it's got the little gussets, so you can put something right to the edges. I just put this really fun coffee dyed index card, just embellished very simply at the top. And again, the same image, which I love, is on the back. So I'm gonna have that. And then these are some fun numbers there. And over here, this is a coffee dyed glassine bag, and I do use stencil on there with the special double dye process, and you can just fit even more stuff in there. It's just a fun bag to put some treasures in. This one is another image from the Printemps kits, and some messy stitching here with some vintage lace. And I put a little tab at the top, that's what that is, and slips right in there. This is some authentic ledger. I purchased this from Casey at Express Your Artsy Soul. I was fortunate to get one of these. Just love it. They all have a number, and again, I have some of my aged masking tape on there, and I just think that is so fun. This one did have a year 1930, and then we have some French ephemera printout. This is from my personal collection, and it is digital, so I scanned several of my French pieces, and then I coffee dye them. So they have that lovely aged look and beautiful markings on them. Here's a little tuck spot out of my lace dyed coffee paper. And this is that same envelope that I had up here, but just much larger size. Let me see if I can find it here. This is the same type of envelope. You can see it's the same style, but this is just one of them is on portrait mode, one of them is on landscape mode, so you can see the size difference, which I just think is so fun to be able to use the same ephemera in different sizes. Oh, now I'm lost my place. Let's see, here we go. So this is the envelope, and in here I have this gorgeous image from the Printemps kits. Just love that rose. Absolutely gorgeous. And then I backed it with some of my coffee dyed index cards. So that just slips right in there and has a nice big envelope. Tuck it right up in there. And this is another beautiful page. So here's the inside spread, just beautiful images here. This might also be from the Blanc kit. I'm gonna have to double check on that, but if it's not from the Printemps, I will write below. I think it might be the Blanc kit, the white, because that's, or maybe it's sepia. I will double check that. So here's another one of the lovely pockets. This is in the ephemera kit, and I just think this is so pretty. I love the way this came out with the writing. It almost looks like the original piece that I have in the journal with that purple writing on this darker paper. And look at that beautiful image. Love it. And then I tucked in there this Rolodex card, and I have some of that aged masking tape on the side there, and some messy stitching with some vintage lace and trim. And this is beautiful coffee dyed papers, and so you have plenty of spots for writing. And I love the way that looks. Came out so nice. Okay, this was tucked in here. So this I love because this is an image from the Printemps kit, and it really matched up nice with the color on this ledger. And this is just some beautiful vintage French lace. And this is backed with index cards. And there's that beautiful old ledger piece. I am trying to get some of those listed in my shop. Just gonna show you if I had one of them around here. I guess I moved it, but oh, here it is. So it came in a ledger this size, so it's quite lengthy, but I just, sized it for the journal and then put it in here so it would go in. I just love having these vintage things in the journals. Now these are some more of my hand dyed coffee dyed index cards, and beautiful. This is a part of the Ephemera kit. Lovely pockets, and they have those little pieces you can fold in so they will go right to the edge, which I love. And here we have some numbers and that beautiful vintage handkerchief. There's that lovely image. Some more beautiful pages. Love that. Put a little washi tape here for visual interest on the piano roll paper, and then belly band with this lovely coffee dyed index card with that really beautiful image from the Printemps kit. This is again on some authentic French book page. We have some French stamping. And I just love all of these images. Every single one is so beautiful. And I love that it's French. So I have a lot of the French theme going on. This is a French vocabulary card, which I do also sell in my shop. To discover, number 227. And this is a beautiful corner pocket from the kit. And another one of my coffee dyed bags, the little stencil design of this sweet flower bouquet, and another one of these beautiful index cards with the lace pattern. You can see how just sewing a little something at the top really makes it special. And I love the sound and feel and texture of these glassine bags. Just tuck those in here. And this is a cluster. Again, the French words and some images here from the Printemps kits. So adorable. And this is another page from that kit, and some music page. Love the patina on this. Little cluster. Another gorgeous image. And this tag I made in a previous video. If you want to see the process of when I made this, please check it out. I will link it below. And this has some embossed paper with this beautiful background paper. These are also from the kit. And then this is some original French book page. And this is on a coffee dyed file folder with this beautiful tag design punch. And then here we have some goodies in this lovely pocket with a little side tab. This is from one of the other kits, but I loved how tiny and adorable this little envelope was, so I had to use it. Let's see what I tucked in there. Let's see. Oh, I think it might be a little stuck. Oh, there we go. I'm gonna have to cut that down. It's a little too big for that. Either that or it got stuck on something. But here is a stamp that I have of the Eiffel Tower on a coffee dyed index card. But look at how adorable this envelope is. Is that just the cutest thing? I love it. So yeah, I'm just gonna make that a tiny bit smaller before I put that back. And then here we have carte postale, a little grungied up, and another vintage book page in French. And this one is very brittle. It's already breaking, so I'm gonna have to treat that with care, but I do love the color on there. It's gorgeous. And another beautiful image, and she's layered onto coffee dyed index card with some lace and French book page. We have this beautiful fabric and this lovely ledger floral print from Crislana Crafts, and another French book page with a different image with the ledger flowers. And this is a beautiful lady from one of the Printemps kits. And we have some French ephemera that I printed out and coffee dyed. This looks like a ledger from 1924. And I love this page in the kit. Such a pretty design. And another gorgeous image. And I love that you can see through it when you put it down. And this has a little bit of coffee splotching there. Music page. Here's another really lovely page from the kit. Just so pretty. I just wanted to tuck that in here because here is the other side of that beautiful paper that has all the little squares in it. It's like the composition notebook in France from like the 1930s or so. This is a lovely just image with a little Paris thing on some coffee dyed artist paper. It's a little thicker, and I love this. Is another part of the kit, and this is lovely little journal card that I made with a piece from the kit and coffee dyed on the back. This is another one of those nice thick cards, so we do have a mixture of thicker and thinner, and this is like a little curtain kind of. The coffee dyed vintage lace, some more of my masking aged tape, and just beautiful imagery here. This is the back cover, and one more page spread from the kit. So beautiful. And I basically just tuck that in there. And that's also from the kit. And this is the thicker coffee dyed artist paper and the back cover. And there you have it. That was such a fun journal to make. And I just want to say thank you to Christina for reaching out to me and asking me to do a guest design team project with these gorgeous digitals from Crislana Crafts. It was such a pleasure, and I do hope you found some inspiration here and that you will go and check out Crislana Crafts Etsy shop, or no, it's a Ko-fi shop, and see which one of these beautiful digitals you want to create with next. There's so many delightful ones. Might as well get them all. All right, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, please stay safe, have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye for now.